The Indian Ocean tsunami of 2004 devastated coastal areas from Southeast Asia to as far away as East Africa. It left more than 220,000 dead or missing. One of the worst hit areas was the coast of Indonesia's Aceh province, where the tsunami reached an estimated height of 30 meters. 3 years ago, a student from Banda Aceh arrived in northeastern Japan, the region that was hit by a massive quake and tsunami in 2011. We follow her as she looks for lessons to take home.
Shiti Magfira is a graduate student at Tohoku University. Her main focus is on disaster education.
I have also interest in Japan, how Japan manage the mitigation, how the Japanese can dealing with the tsunami itself.
Shiti was 8 years old when the massive tsunami struck her hometown in Aceh. She and her family were visiting a relative's home inland, so they were safe. But the sight she saw on her return is still etched in her memory.
In front of my house, there is one dead body. My friend, also my teacher, include also my best friend. Yeah, they gone. I remember that I don't want to experience again what the earthquake that's happened in that day.
In the years since the disaster, Shiti has produced simple dramas to raise the awareness of people in Aceh about the tsunami risk. She also led a team that made a documentary film using testimony from survivors. Even so, she feels people's memories are fading. Especially now, there are so many young people who weren't yet born in 2004. Tohoku University has a strong disaster research program, so Shiti moved to Sendai City to study there. She is focusing on how the Tohoku region has preserved some sites as tsunami memorials. There are still places in Aceh where the damage has been left untouched. Shiti feels they too could be used as disaster education sites.
Maybe the parents not have an interest about us, us, the children, to go to the tsunami memorial. I want to see how people get the information from the memorial.
Shiti has come to visit a school building in Arahama on the outskirts of Sendai, where the tsunami was over 10 meters high. 200 people died in this district. Kawamoto Takao was the principal of Arahama Elementary School at the time of the disaster. He now acts as a guide for visitors to the ruined building. Kawamoto explains the tsunami reached the second story, but a total of 320 people, including children, teachers, and neighborhood residents, were saved.
This was one of the few schools in Sendai that conducted tsunami evacuation drills. Everyone had to leave their classrooms and move up to the 4th floor.
In Aceh, no such drills were held 20 years ago. Shiti is keen to hear more about the school's program.
あるんじゃないですか。
How often were the evacuation drills held?
何回ぐらいやりますか？
小学校ではうちだけでなくって
At that time, elementary schools held them several times a year. The drills give children the opportunity to think about how they would evacuate in the event of a disaster.
入れると思っています。
Although more than a decade has passed, it's clear to Shiti that the ruins from the tsunami have a value, preparing people for the future.
Because of this knowledge, they can evacuate and save their life in the rooftop in the school, and it has become a lesson learned from not only in Japan, but I think the other area on the world.
Shiti is excited to share with her colleagues back in Aceh what she saw.
Please bring home everything you've learned. We want you to share it with us once you're back.
Her plan is to gather the testimony of tsunami survivors in Tohoku and publish them for the children in Aceh.
We can educate the children with the memorial that we have, also with maybe the book, maybe what kind of knowledge that we gain from Japan and then share to the Banda Aceh. Yeah, I think I wanna gambar.
It must have taken so much courage for Shiti, not just to share what happened, but to look to the future, to spare others from the same kind of tragedy. Clearly, she's embarked on a huge task, but it seems she's got what it takes to get it done. Now, we all need to be prepared for the unexpected. The NHK website offers a range of multilingual programs on dealing with disaster. The video you see behind me is just one of them. The QR code on the screen will take you there.